back in Plague Inc. with the Nanovirus. My previous attempt at recording this did not turn out, so we just have to do this again. Easy, right? Genetic code set up for this game is ATP boost, aquasite, and Trans-Stasis for my normal routine, difficulty brutal, and the name is Cloud. So, into Egypt we go, and it's time to make sure that cloud in storage is the downfall of humanity. So, grabbing Air 1, and the key thing about the nanovirus is you've been spotted, for all intents and purposes, at the very beginning, and people are already working on a cure. So it's just you racing the clock for the most part. Italy has taken a point of sorts to start working on it. The way the cure works on nanovirus is a bit different from the other ones, which is pretty obvious since, okay, we're not getting any points and it's starting to get a little alarming. Since you're getting the cure generated all the way from the very beginning, you don't have any time to spread and hiding, you have to just run from the get-go. So let's pick up water transmission. While this may seem like a pretty bad thing, there are a couple tricks that the nanovirus has to help it out. And I'll demonstrate those once we actually reach around the 90% region. And we need 12 points, there we go, for birds. Next up is we're going to rack up some cheap symptoms. I think we get the best return from nausea and vomiting rather than just coughing. 75% complete. Yes, I know how this works, even though it doesn't work the same way. So we're now in Saudi Arabia. Let's go ahead and pick up coughing now for the projectile vomiting combo. And we picked up sneezing, that's kind of neutral. It helps us a little bit and that speeds up the infectivity. And we're going to do the first trick, radical element stabilized. By buying this, boom, half the cure is gone. So it's just going to work its way back up, but you can do that another time for a total of 2 times. The second time is not nearly as effective as the first though, so not perfect, but everything helps. I'm going to go ahead and grab livestock, and we need to work our way into Europe or somewhere else soon. There we go. We landed in Spain. We need antibiotic resistance, and we need cold resistance because we got that warning that the colder places are colder than normal. So now we're in the UK, we're in North America. Let's go ahead and grab cold resistance and rats. So that should help us quite a bit. Next thing we need is water too, because we need to hit those island countries before they shut themselves out. So there's the pop-up text that we've been spotted, but it doesn't really apply to this type of pathogen, so that might get taken out in a later edition. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, our transmission, here's water too. So, we haven't hit any, okay, as I say that we get Madagascar, so that's the first of the problem spots. Okay, we're in Iceland, that's helpful. I'm going to go ahead and grab cold 2, and we're at 97%, that's close enough to justify the next radical elements combo. And we just knocked off about 30% from the cure. Not nearly as much as before, but it's still very, very helpful. So I'm picking up immune suppression for more infectivity and some severity. First death in Sudan. Egypt shuts down its airports. The final thing that I'd pick up to help with the transmission is just the next point in antibiotic resistance. Otherwise, we're pretty much set for transmission route. And that does unlock total drug immunity, which is an exclusive for this type of pathogen. And I don't know if we're going to get it just yet, but we just need to continue hitting those problem spots. Is that? No, we're not in the Caribbean yet. Oh, we just hit the Philippines, which is... and there's the Caribbean. So, we're doing pretty well for now. Let's go ahead and unlock hypersensitivity and paralysis. I'll grab coma and systemic infection to slow down the cure and help us spread. So South Africa is taking the point in the cure effort. Greenland, Poland, Sweden are the few places left there still uninfected. And Norway just shut its port, so we need to... And there we go, we just hit Greenland, so we're golden for now. We just need to increase our infectivity. I'm going to grab point in paranoia and work my way up to insanity. And we can also grab diarrhea for more infectivity. So we're on every country now, we just need to make sure that our precious carriers don't die just yet. We're slowly making headway in Greenland. The president is sick. Grab hemophilia. That might unlock the profuse bleeding red rain combo. We just picked up pneumonia on our own through mutation, and we just gotta hope Greenland starts going down. Iceland is also another one that can be kind of problematic, but we're up to 30,000 in there. And Greenland just executed their infected, so that set us back a bit. Another one of those random events that can screw you over, because if they got all of their infected, that would be game over. So, some good luck, some bad luck. Profuse bleeding kicks in. And we've wiped out about 2/3 of the world population at this point. Just need to keep going through Greenland. Nuclear explosion in Italy. Okay, we have that place completely secured. And we just have to wait. We can't do anything more for severity. We just have to be patient. Okay, 6,000, 7,000. We're spreading. And there it starts to go. Once this gets further, I'm going to pick up the lethal ones. Necrosis, total organ failure, and dysentery. And I think we're good to go now. There goes the triple whammy. No healthy people left. 300 million, 250, 200, 150, 100. We picked up sweating. 50 million, 25 million, 15 million, 6 million, 1 million. Cloud to destroy humanity, information overload. 10,000, and everyone is now dead. So we eliminate everything in 553 days. That's longer than my previous attempt, but hopefully this one recorded correctly, and if it did, you'll be seeing it. So next up is Mega Brutal. Until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.